Welcome to the Hamza Analytics Daily Market Commentary. I'm Paulo Navarro. Today is Monday, March 19, 2012. For the markets, the S&P 500 futures saw a high of the day of 1408, and that was a high of the year again. The low of the day was 1393.5, and the close was 1404.25. Today's volume was a little light, with 1.5 million contracts traded. The Nasdaq futures saw a high of the day of 2735 and a low of the day of 2700.25. We closed at 2729.75. Today's volume was in line with the 20-day moving average at 230,000 contracts. For the market internals, the New York Stock Exchange advanced decline differential closed at 766, and the Nasdaq advanced decline differential closed at 734. There were 33 new 52-week highs for the S&P 500 and 1 new 52-week lows for the S&P 500. For the volatility, the VIX spot closed at 1504, and the total contracts traded today was 610,000. The total premiums traded today was 735,000. For March, we saw a 12.3 reading on the dollar-weighted put-call ratio and the 50% total volume. But we need to take into consideration that tomorrow is the last day that these contracts are going to be traded. For the April, the 0.6 dollar-weighted put-call ratio had a 54% of the total premiums paid, which is bearish to neutral reading. And for May, we saw a 1.65 reading, and it had 15% of the total premiums paid. We're going to start with the daily chart for the ES. As you can see here, we had a good day. We were up like 7 handles today for the day. Things to consider here: the 1400 is going to be an important level of support. Also, as you can see here, the sigma channel width is increasing, which is good because it's to the upside. The CI diff, as you can see here, continues to be high, 3.35, which is good, but we're on red, so we need to be a little cautious here. For the intraday chart, this is the ES 30-minute chart. As you can see, this was the open around here. We started going higher a little. We tried to go lower, but it couldn't break any levels to the downside. So after that, we just kept going higher throughout the day, almost all the day. And then at the close, we sold off a little, but it was only around 4 handles or 5 from the highs, so it wasn't bad. Okay, here we have the daily chart for crude oil. So you can see we had a good day. We were around the 108.38 level. We're still looking to take out the highs of last month, of 111. Those are the levels to watch on the upside, and on the downside we continue to look at the 104.32 as the support that we've been taking into consideration. Now let's take a look at gold. For the gold, this is the daily chart for gold futures. As you can see, we're probably in a consolidation after the big sell-off. Not much happening here. The 200-day is gonna keep on being resistance on the top. It's at the 686 level, and on the bottom we're looking at the 1600, and then we could look even at 1544 level. But we need first to take the 1600, which is a psychologically big number. For today's last chart, we're going to look at the silver futures. This is the daily chart. As you could see here today, we hit the 50-day moving average and pulled back again. That had happened a couple of days ago. So we continue to find some resistance above. We're looking maybe to a downside of below 30 when we break the 31 level we've been watching. But from here, we just need to see what happens with the resistance. Same as gold, we'll see some consolidation around this level. But the further drop or pop, we need to check what happens with the 50-day moving average or below with the 131.50 line that we've been looking at for the last couple of weeks, which is around here. Everyone have a nice day. We'll see you tomorrow.